try less, and then and not give as much effort, and then we want as much back in return for that. Okay, we want as much back in return. The average person has never conquered that. They've never ever conquered that. They have a huge, tremendous problem with it. They simply can't conquer it. What's funny is what I'm trying to help you to beat that. When I tell you to read Eckhart Tolle, it's not so that you can meditate in a park. Okay, you can also meditate in the park. It's to teach you how to be present. So when you're doing approaches, let's say you're doing approaches, you get a rejection. Then what it's training you to do is not to take it so seriously. Most of you know exactly how to have an incredible social life, but you're too scared and you take it way too personally when it doesn't go how you want. That's why we teach you meditation, how to get present. Likewise, we teach, in the same way, most of you, to be honest, don't have a work ethic, or at least what I would consider to be a work ethic. You may consider it to be, but I might have a different version of that in my mind. And because of that, you also have to learn how to get present so you can beat that instinct. But most people have never beat that instinct. They suck, okay? Basically, about 1% of the population is hireable. 99% of the population is probably going to drag your business down. And if you even try to talk to them about it, you even try to address it with them, they're like, how can you say that? Oh my God, right? And then they frame it like you're some kind of dick. So, as if you did something wrong because you're not, facilitating their utter laziness and congratulating them for it. So, basically what you have is a situation where those people aren't going to come back, okay, because they're dragging their companies down. The companies are going to lay them off. They're going to be like, damn. Then what's going to happen is a lot of companies are going to realize they don't need to actually have an office. For example, right now we do group mentoring. I have a private group. I'm able to be more successful with my private group as a business than I am from flying a seminar. Now, a seminar probably generate more revenue, but a seminar has a lot of expenses on it. You got to fly out a team of people, record it, have hotel rooms, seminar rooms. You've got to book the seminar rooms, do all the different price shopping and comparison on the seminar rooms, and so on and so forth. It's a huge amount of expense outlay. Very, very expensive. You're talking in the millions a year in expenses to run those seminars, especially the free ones. Very, very expensive. You can't even imagine the bill on a 4-day seminar. What do you guys think it costs to run a 4-day seminar in San Francisco or New York City? What do you think that runs up? Jay, it costs to run a seminar in San Fran or New York. We've had it where we had to move venues because they wouldn't let us record because there's a union there. There was a union in one of the New York rooms. I think we paid like $20,000 a day to move over to a different seminar room. It's crazy, right? So basically what you have is I'm realizing, I don't go back to doing seminars. I love doing seminars. I love it. But I do that for passion because I enjoy it. But most people, they're maybe not that passionate. They'll realize I don't even need to have an office to go to work. They're going to realize that. There's a lot of people that realize they don't need to go to bars and clubs to have a dating life, right? They're realizing that they can go to Raya, Tinder, Plenty of Fish, IG to have a dating life. They realize they don't have to go out. Now, I love going out, so I'll always go out. I like having people come work with me in person, so I'll do it. But the average person, if they're more economically minded, they're not as likely to do it. So basically what you have is a situation where you're going to see it where not a lot of people are necessarily going back to work. That's just the truth. They're not necessarily going to go back. They're not going to go back to an office. So you're going to see office buildings not being rented, and you're going to see a lot of people not getting rehired. As a result of that, what have we learned? Online commerce is the winner. Okay, this is what you're going to see. Online commerce is going to become the winner. So if that's the case, if online commerce is going to become the winner, then what do you need to be doing? What do you need to do if online commerce is going to be the winner? You want to do something online. What is it that I've been teaching you? Like Teacha, Aper, H. You said you've been watching me so long, you don't know what regular people think like. Okay, so in your case, you've been watching me for a long time. We've been teaching you a lot of different things about communication during that time, right? You get it? been teaching a lot of stuff about communication in that time. So during that time, there's a lot of you else on here, that have been learning about communication from us for a very, very long time. If that's the case, and you've been learning about communication from us, then what is the next step that you can take it to take that communication skill that you have and monetize it? Well, think about this. If you've been going out and hitting up the club, socializing, what do? How does it work when you go out and you socialize? How does it work? Here's the way that I would say that it works. You learn that you are able to hold attention when you have high status communication, right? You can hold attention when you have high status communication. So if you look at it, for example, when I go out to the bar or club, say I'm doing it in field training, and I teach you how to meet new people, well, guess what? You basically have it where, when I take you out, if you're communicating with high status communication, you're going to hold attention. Good voice, body language, brain control, self-amusement, eye contact, all that kind of stuff. Flow, shifts in cadence, shifts in projection. Understand, right? So, basically understand this. Okay? That's what works. I just invited a guy on. Large, you're invited on. So, that is what works in communication. Okay? So, that's what's effective. What's up, brother?
Hey, man. How are you?
Good, man. Could you tell the audience what you just said?
I said, how is it you make so much money from being purely a great communicator?
Didn't you say everything I teach is regurgitated from cheap books?
Yeah, that you can find, a lot of your stuff is I've been watching yourself since I was 20, and it seems a lot of the stuff you speak about is you can find it in Stoicism, in that philosophy particularly, which I find quite interesting.
Yeah. So check it out. So the reason why you learn from me directly, here's why, okay? So I'll tell you a funny story. That's why I brought you on. I'm going to tell you a really funny story. So,
let's go.
Okay. So I wasn't an avid reader in my 20s. I was an avid reader in high school and in college. And then in my 20s, after college, I stopped reading. And so I created this program called the Blueprint Decoded, and I never read self-help books at that time. So I spent 4 years creating this fucking thing, right? And I literally thought it was so sick that I actually dumbly, very, very dumbly believed that when people would read the blueprint, the entire world was going to change. Because I didn't know that self-help existed. I never read Marcus Aurelius. I literally believed that I had invented self-help for a long time. And the way that I thought I invented it was I'd go out to bars and clubs, and I would go and I would do approaches and whatnot. And then I literally backwards engineered what RAS is. You know what RAS is or no?
RAS.
It's reticular activation system, okay?
Yes,
so it's where your selective focus goes. So what happened was, I figured that out because when I would go and approach mixed couples, like a guy and a girl, if I had more value or what I call high status communication, the person who I'm talking to, they would ignore their significant other, and they would only focus on me when I had the value. Or when I would create social proof, they would focus on me. And I began to realize what RAS was. Now, I call that a value magnet. So I worked on the Blueprint Decoded for about 4 years from scratch with no help. Around the 4th year, somebody told me about this really cool quote from a book. It was maybe a Tony Robbins book or something like that. And so I think I read Anthony Robbins or David Data or something. And I was like, oh my freaking God, a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about is right in this book. I couldn't believe it. And I was both happy and depressed at the same time, because on one level I was like, wow, I spent 8-9 hours a day for 4 years reinventing the freaking wheel. As you said,
David,
it's just in cheap self-help books. I'm like, why did I spend 4 years rewriting self-help? Then I was depressed because I realized I thought that the world just didn't know this stuff because I didn't know it. And then when I released it, the whole world was going to change. I literally believed that as soon as I put this out, I thought there was going to be a world peace. I thought everybody was going to work hard. I literally believed this. Yeah. And then I started realizing, these books have been out and people just don't give a crap. Yeah. But here's the main reason you want to learn from me, or people like me, even if not me personally. The thing with me is that if you read it out of a book, you're going to get it on one level. But if you look at what I do, which is kind of crazy, my job is to go into bars and clubs or any environment, doesn't matter where. And even though I have man boobs, I have a hairy back, I'm pasty white, I'm not tall, I'm literally, like, my hair is, like, literally, like, that looks good because of the lighting, but my hair is literally coming out.
Yeah, Owen, I don't want to cut you off at all, man, because I respect what you're saying. It's so true. I agree with you, and I know all of this because I've been, I've actually been following you for a long time. I think you're great, mate. Honestly,
thank you, bro.
Really,
I'll keep rolling on it because I'm just entertaining the crowd. Yeah. So basically, thank you. So basically, what I got to do is I go in there and then I start doing little approaches, right? Little approaches. I do every approach. This is a good tutorial for anyone who hasn't been following me for a long time. I always focus on the positive of each approach. I rate it 1,000 out of 10. I say, who would have the courage to do that? But I use a swear word that I won't say on a mainstream platform because they'll crap on you. Then, basically, I keep moving. Then I create little groups of social proof. And then I'll get it to where literally the top dime pieces in that venue will start to chase me for attention. Then I'll get them competing. And essentially what happens is that I have to use this very specific style of communication to get that. And then I practice this 4 or 5 hours a day. Then what I do is I get people like yourself to start to embody it. So that's the main idea, is that somebody, like, the kind of result that I'm able to produce, like, for example, from doing this for many years, you can't hear this because we're in a phone, but if you put me in front of 500 or 600 people in a room, my voice will project out as if there's speakers, but to 500, 600 people to a room. And it booms out like a shotgun. And then what happens is, like, people will think I'm on speakers because I have a mic, but that mic is just going to my recording device. It's not actually going in the speakers. Sometimes I do use speakers because I'm doing so much public speaking, it'll blow out my voice, and I think it's healthier. So then what I do is I use this to build social proof, but that same thing was how I build a following. So that's kind of what I'm getting at here, is that a lot of y'all are locked down right now. And even if they break the lockdown, even if they do, what's going to wind up happening, even if they break it, they might bring it back. Because here's what's going to happen, right? So right now, the cases are going down. Now, they can't figure out, why is it that we ended the lockdown and in some cases, the cases are going down? We can't put the puzzle together of why the cases aren't going down. But of course, we all know why the cases went down, right? We all know why the cases are getting better right now. And we all know why that second wave is going to come back. And we all know why, but we're not allowed to say it here on the platform, so I'm not going to say it. I guess it's just a magical coincidence that it happened. It's just a magical coincidence. We don't know the $5 solution to retain that when winter comes. Then you're going to have what's called a second wave. And the second wave is going to come. And if that occurs, there's a possibility that we're all going to be shut back down. So, basically, okay, now if anybody here doesn't know why in summer things get better, you are literally so uneducated. You owe it to yourself to educate yourself why that is. But here's a little tip. Go outside and see what your skin feels like. Here's another little tip. What's the first letter of the word delusional? And then a second tip is, what is the number that comes after this, after number 2? What happens after the word 2? What's the next number? So that's a tip. But they're not going to tell anybody to do that most likely, even though all the studies are going to show it. So there's a chance we're going to get locked down again. So what I want to do is I want to show everybody on here how to use the same communication that we have been teaching for many years to make money. That's what I want to show. So what we're going to do, if you're down for it, is I'm going to do a quick tutorial with you, and I'm going to show you how to do this so you leave here with a bit of value, because you've been following me a while, so you already know this. But there's a lot of new followers, so that's why I'm repeating it to them, okay? So we're going to do a quick tutorial on this right now, and I'm going to stretch you a little bit. Now, by the way, if anybody here likes this, we do also a free one-on-one call, because we can't do free tours right now. So I'll do free one-on-one calls, highstatuscommunication.com. You can have somebody take you through this exercise if you like this exercise. And the way that we do it, now I know it's a free call, and you think that it's going to suck if it's a free call. The way that we do it is that we do great free stuff, and people wind up doing business with us. So we do all those free tour videos that you see are all free events, and people wind up doing business with us. We're not hardcore on sales. We do sales, and I'm proud of that. I'm not ashamed of that. We do sales, but the main way we make money is giving a lot of free value up front and a relatively soft sale. The reason that we do that is because usually people, if they get even exposed to our content, go make more money, and they like the free value, and they do business with us. So either way, whether you have money or not, go on highstatuscommunication.com and do the free call. Yes, we'll always do a bit of sales on there, but it's minimal, and then you'll get a great free value. And if you like the value you got, maybe you'll even come and work with me personally. I'm not pitching to him. I don't think he'll buy from me. I got to be honest. But I can see a buyer in their eyes. But the thing is that there's other people on here that are potential buyers, and there's other people on here that are not potential buyers, but that will love the free call and maybe someday come back and do something with us. So do the free call, www.highstatuscommunication.com. Get on there. There's a little one-page form as a screen for people that aren't serious. Fill out that form, and then you can do this kind of exercise. So we're going to go over a couple things. Now, my first question is, you're in Britain right now, I'm guessing, right? By your accent, or no?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so it's about 9 p.m. out there, 9:30?
Yeah, roughly, yeah.
Okay, how loud can you get with your neighbors at 9:30? Is it kind of pushing it a bit?
I can get as loud as you like, Owen. I'm good.
Okay. So first, I want you to show me, show me that.
Hey!
Okay, so you thought that was loud when you did it, but your throat took you in. Now, I'm going to explain quickly why it is that your throat took you in, okay?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so when we do, we'll call it my old content.
Yeah.
Okay? And we hit the club, then what happens is we think that we're nervous from the people that we might want to meet who we're into. But we're actually less nervous about that. What we're more nervous about is the other threats in the environment, that if we come across too high status, or we're to maybe get having a little too much fun with the people in that environment, that they could attack us. This is an old prehistoric incentive system that prevent us from getting killed. It's a punishment reward system. So what our brains do, and this is very key to understand, is that it will shut down our projection. So when I project to 600 or 700 people in a crowd, we would think it's vocal technique. Now, I have studied a bit of technique, and it definitely helped me huge. I love technique. Chef has Resonator. I've studied under Roger Love. But even before I had that extra technique, which did help, what I found was that when I simply unstifled my brain, my voice became like a shotgun. And when my voice becomes like a shotgun, but it has to be effortless, it can't look like I'm straining. It becomes like a shotgun. Even if I go at a restaurant, I'll be sitting there with like Luke or Jeff or Julian or whoever, my friends, and the most attractive people in that restaurant come jump to my table, and often they even grab my head and they try to jam their tongue down my throat, literally just because of my voice. It sparks something very powerful. But it can't look like you're yelling or trying too hard. You have to be oblivious to what you're doing, the way that Vincent Chase in Entourage is just oblivious to walking around. So what will happen is that when you're unstifled mentally, what happens is that your voice will come out. So what I need you to do is don't worry about the technique so much, but get more present to the moment. Like when I use my I get very present and I merge into the sound. So as you're making the sound, merge into the sound and allow your present awareness to merge into the sound, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you're stifled. You're very stifled. You see that?
Okay.
Yeah, and by the way, that's where the books can't help you. They can theoretically help you, like they could say how to do it, but that's where coaching is important, and you need someone who's going to smack you on this metaphorically and force you through it. And there's many thousands of areas like this that you have to be forced through. Okay, like right now my neighbors can hear that, but the iPhone's going to cap it. So let's see again.
What, me?
Yeah, you got to get this.
Hey!
Yeah, that's definitely better. Show me.
Hey!
No, you're still tapping because you're afraid. Your unconscious mind is afraid that if you unstifle, that you'll get attacked.
Hey!
You're not going to be attacked. No one's going to attack you. No one is going to attack you.
Okay.
See how your eyes close? If you were to see a video of this, I'll show you what you did. This is a very big sign of it. When someone goes above the status that they perceive themselves as unconsciously, they'll go, like if I say like, say I'm amazing, Amazing. They'll do that. I'm exaggerating it. So I'll do another exercise with you. Now, you know what I'm doing, so it's probably not going to work. But everybody watching can at least get a sense of how it would work, okay?
Yeah.
So say, I believe that I am a 10 in attractiveness. Say that.
I'm a 10 in attractiveness.
I'm a 9.
I'm a 9.
You saw by the blink there what he thinks. It's not that blinking is bad. It's not that blinking is bad. You don't you blinked right as you said the thing you don't believe. Right as you said the thing you don't believe, you're like, I'm a 9. It's compulsive. Say I'm an 8.
I'm an 8.
I'm a 7.
I'm a 7. No, I'm joking.
Oh boy, yeah. I'm a 6. Don't try to take it. Just see what your brain does. You can learn about yourself.
Okay. I'm a 6.
I'm a 5.
I'm a 5.
I'm a 4.
I'm a 4.
I'm a 3.
I'm a 3.
I'm a 2.
I'm a 2.
I'm a 1.
I'm a 1.
I'm a 10.
I'm a 10.
I'm a 9.
I'm a 9.
I'm an 8.
I'm an 8.
I'm a 7.
I'm a 7.
Okay. So it's not a competition, it's just a bunch of anonymous people that'll never remember you. Where did you feel like you felt the most congruent as you said it?
Probably like an 8, I think.
I think you were between a 7 and an 8.
Yeah.
You had a slight blinking intention on an 8, but you had an enthusiasm. It's like you want to be an 8, and you're almost there, but then you still think you're a 7 a little bit. That was how I took it, but I could be wrong. But that was like just how I took it. So what's happening is that if you think you're a 7 to an 8, your projection is going to match about a 7 to an 8. Right? Like you'll get there. Now, the next thing is we're going to look at what's called TR-NR-VR tonality, okay? Now, by the way, if anybody wants to go through a process like this, go on highstatuscommunication.com, and what you're going to do is you're going to tell the people, help me out with this. If you like it and if you're a good fit, I'll even invite you to join my private group, which I do throughout the week. I spend most of my time now, I spend teaching my private group. It's a really, really good group. www.highstatuscommunication.com. It's a little page. We do that because if we just make it one little sign-in, we're going to get thousands and thousands of more people that are serious about it. So if you're serious about it, we made them form a couple questions to see if that's a little screen, a little fence, to see if you're serious about learning, okay? highstatuscommunication.com. It's just a little fence to see if you're serious about learning. If you're not serious about learning, don't join. If you're serious about your success, highstatuscommunication.com. Now, that's what we replaced the free tours with. One-on-one coaching, people that I trained. Also, I say to everybody, if you don't like the call, literally, the main things I've been doing on lockdown is training these coaches to take you through a process that I embedded. And then from there, what I've been doing is I've been monitoring them. Then I've been doing live broadcasts. I've been teaching in my private group. So if you get a bad coach, tell me, because I'm hiring quickly, training, and I'm monitoring their success. So if you get a bad coach, send me a DM and tell me, because then if I get a couple DMs like that, I can actually get rid of that coach and not waste other people's time. Because time is valuable, so let's not waste time to pander to a subpar coach. Now, that said, I get a lot of great feedback on those calls. Anybody here had a great call, let the audience know to motivate them to go and do it, okay? So let's keep going. I'm going to run out of my batteries at about 5%, so this may hang up. If it hung up, I didn't hang up on you. I appreciate your participation, and thank you for following me all these years. It means a lot. So I'll try to quickly get this last one in, but if it hangs up, I apologize. So thanks, Leo Kopp. Thanks for the props on the call. Everybody, follow Leo's model here. Get on highstatuscommunication.com. Now, let's keep going. So the next one is you have what's called TR tonality, NR tonality, BR tonality, okay? TR, NR, BR, that's trying for rapport, neutral rapport, breaking rapport. So try saying, hey, how's it going? And raise your eyebrows a bit and go up talk.
Hey, how's it
End the
going?
tone at the end. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, okay. Then go neutral. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What up?
What up?
Hey, what up?
Hey, what up?
Look, no, I want to like a shotgun. Hey, hey, what up?
Hey, what up?
Yo, what up?
Yo, what up?
Shut up.
Shut up.
Hey, notice how now your eyebrows went high like that, and you laughed. You did a self laugh. That's a status issue. Even though what you did is funny and you're being super chill, but you get the idea. Like, you're like, shut up, that's not me, don't kill me. I'm not the high status one, don't kill me. They go, hey, shut up.
Hey, shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Hey, shut up.
Hey, shut up.
Yo, shut up.
Yo, shut up.
They go, yo, shut up.
Yo, shut up.
Yo, shut up.
Yo, shut up.
Okay, that's a good. Okay, so what I like about your thing is that when you try to do the TR, you can't even do that properly. So you don't view yourself as a 6 or below, but then you don't view yourself as a 9 or above. Your tonality is someone who views himself as about a 6.8 to like an 8.2.
Sure,
That's what your tonality is, okay? So basically, that's a quick little tutorial. If anybody wants to get a tutorial like that, go to highstatuscommunication.com. Maybe you'll even join my private mentoring group, which is amazing. We do drills like this all day, help you to build out your business, and help you build out every area of your life while I personally mentor you. That's in my private group, and the group itself is amazing. Now, that being said, I want you to think about your communication after this, and I want you to think about how you could use that to do things online, because the same skills that we learned by hitting up the club all these years, we can use that to build a following, to build a little business, and so that way if we get locked down again, we're not broke, okay? There's no reason why anybody on here needs to have it where they're broke when they could be building something using the skills that we learned. I can't guarantee that. I can't guarantee what's going to happen in your life, but I can tell you from a personal anecdote, having an online business during this is awesome. So for a lot of you guys, you're just sitting at home furloughed, and you're thinking, oh, maybe I'll just wait till it comes back. What happens when they won't talk about certain things, and they won't talk about that, okay? Ink, with a Z in front, ink, okay? But we won't talk about that. Instead, we're like, we're just waiting for the problem. We don't know why the second wave is like it's vanished. Okay, so when that happens and then we get locked down again, you got to get ready. Get ready. Don't wait, because this time it could get a lot more messed up. We're gonna dodge the bullet right now, but that next one could be a cannibal. Bang! The next thing you know, you're in a food supply line. Let's get serious about this. That's why I'm all fired up. Let's get serious about this. That's why I'm fired up. First of all, get on that. Okay, George, you're like, why can't he say that? Educate yourself, man. Things are getting messed up and you don't even know what's happening. Wake up. You have an obligation to you, your children, your society, to understand what's happening around you. Wake up. Now, let's keep going here, okay? So, basically what you want to do is you want to have it where literally we're going to get into this in the next round if it happens. It may not. I hope it doesn't. But it may. If that's the case, then get ready. So, look, highstatuscommunication.com. Let's start going through this together. Get on there, and let's make changes happen. And look how we use these skills. Because look, when you have these skills in the same way I hit the club, I go hit the club, and I literally have it where I've got all that attention. I post videos about it all the time. I do it 5-6 days a week usually. You're going to use those same skills. You're going to use those same skills, and you're going to use it to do something amazing for yourself. Okay, now. Any last questions? Because I actually believe my battery's going to run out, and also I'm going to die in the sauna anyway. I'm literally doing this in 145-degree heat. So, any final questions? I really appreciate you being on here. I appreciate your long-term viewership, man. It means a lot to me.
Hey, man, I appreciate everything you've done for me as well. I think I found you, I was about 20, I think, when I found you. So I'm 26 now, and I still follow you, so you're quite an inspirational guy. But yeah, man, and you've helped me, I think you've helped me find a lot inside myself, a lot of confidence, actually.
Thank you,
and
brother.
Definitely good. You're a great book recommender, definitely.
Thanks, bro. That's what I was saying to guys about educating themselves. They got to educate themselves. Because 100%. The whole issue of even the conversations here extends to a far-reaching aspect of what's going to shape our lives in the next 30 years. So it's more important than even what can be talked about here. So it's an important issue.
Definitely, man. Well, thank you for having me and talking with me. It's nice. It's nice to speak to someone as impressive as yourself.
Thank you, bro. I'm a pretty big fuck up in a lot of areas, but this one area I put all my time into. So, you can probably teach me a lot, but in this one area, I've got it pretty down.
Yeah, man. I think you're doing great. I always have, I think you're an impressive guy, and you put out some really good content. And I think if anyone's smart, you're worth following, and seeing how you do things is quite good. You can learn a lot about yourself to sort of listen to what you've been doing and how you maneuver. You know.
Thank
I
you,
think
bro.
it's good. You know, you're an intelligent guy, and that's quite rare as well. Very intelligent person.
Thank you, bro. I'm actually naturally really dumb, but I read a lot and studied hard. I was a terrible student as a kid. I could not understand almost anything. They want to put me in special ed. They want to put me in alternate schools. They want to put me all up on these drugs. And I just kept powering through. And that's the main key is like, look, imagine someone's like not that jacked, but then they just hit the gym, do their protein, do their macros, hit the gym super hard. You do that for 20 years, you're going to get a better result. So, you know, I got friends of mine that are 22, 23. These guys are literally like Illuminati, like skull and bones, next generation Illuminati. These guys are like light years ahead of me intellectually for their age where I was at. I think that's some sweat there. But anyway, I could
Nice.
But I stay focused on it, and, you know, they have better genes than me, but I work very hard, and it'll be up to them. But, bro, I'll let you go. I'm literally about to pass out here. I'm at 48 minutes in the earth. No, 38 minutes in 145-degree heat, so I'm going to jump off, guys.
All right, brother. Nice speaking with you.
Good to speak to you too, man. Later, brother.
Later. Bye-bye.